In the absolute darkness of the subterranean chamber, a translucent, wriggling life demands sustenance.
She gives everything she has.
A droplet of liquid gold passes from mouth to mouth.
The nurse ant does not rest. Her tongue sweeps over the larva's soft skin, dissolving invisible spores that could kill them all.
Here, love is chemical.
5 meters beneath the forest floor lies a city that rivals human engineering in its complexity and scale. This is the domain of Atta, the leafcutter ant. Our protagonist is a Minima, the smallest caste in the colony, barely the size of a grain of sand, born never to see the sun.
The fungus is the engine. The ants are the mechanics.
With surgical precision, the ant clips a strand of hyphae, essential maintenance for the colony's underground farm. But her specific charge is the brood, the helpless, hungry future of the colony that relies entirely on her regurgitated meals.
She is a living vessel, a tanker truck on 6 legs.
To feed them, she must first feed herself, processing the fungal matter until it becomes a nutritious soup.
The garden begins to shrink.
As the fungus retreats, the calories available to the colony plummet, yet the demands of the developing larvae never cease. The brood does not know about the drought. They only know hunger.
Our South Asian nurse faces a biological dilemma. She is starving, her own exoskeleton feeling loose as her internal reserves burn away.
She must choose her life or the next generation's.
She approaches a large larva, its mouthparts gaping blindly, signaling a chemical plea that triggers an irresistible instinct in her brain. She regurgitates her last remaining energy.
Weakness invites disaster. With the colony's immune system compromised by hunger, an ancient enemy seizes the opportunity.
Escovopsis, a parasitic mold, begins to bloom on the edge of the nursery chamber, a white rot threatening to digest the brood.
A wildfire in a wooden city.
If the African-American male nurse does not remove the spores immediately, the infection will spread to the ventilation shafts and choke the entire nest. We see here the ruthless efficiency of the superorganism. The individual is expendable, a single cell in a larger body.
Pain is irrelevant. Exhaustion is a myth.
She begins to scrub the mold, using her own antibiotic saliva, fighting a war against an enemy she cannot even see.
Deep within the chamber, the mandibles tear relentlessly at the fungal substrate. This frenzy of activity is essential for the survival of the superorganism.
The mold spreads faster than she can clean. Tendrils of white death creep toward the larva she just fed.
She is outnumbered by the spores.
Driven by pheromonal alarms, she drags her tired body over the infected patch, physically tearing the diseased fungus away from the wall.
She is weaponizing her own body.
Weighted down by the toxic load, starving and trembling, she turns away from the nursery she has guarded her entire life.
She must leave to save them.
She marches to the waste chambers, the graveyard of the city, where she spits out the infection.
She cannot return until she is clean.
The pupal casing splits, and a new life emerges into the golden light of the nursery.
Back in the nursery, the crisis has passed. The rains return above, the fungus blooms, and the larva begins to shift. The pupal skin splits, and a new worker emerges, pale, soft, but perfectly formed, ready to take her place in the darkness. The nurse may never recover her strength, but in the logic of the Amazon, she has succeeded perfectly.
She is the heartbeat of the soil.
The forest stands tall only because of the small.